Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. And if this is your first time here, welcome. My name is Melissa. We are here for a debt update for the month of July. We had some wins, you guys, so stay tuned. All right, you guys, thank you so much for clicking on this video. I appreciate you for stopping by and spending some time with me. I hope that you could click that subscribe button. Don't wait till the end. Go ahead and click it now. I hope that you see something that motivates you. I'm here to be transparent, to show you that, we can climb out of some ditches because I've been climbing. But let's jump into the numbers. So you guys, first up is my Venus credit card. I did not spend anything on this card in the month of July. It remains at a zero balance. That's where it started. Second is my Chase card, and this is win number one. Chase started at $389.43 in the month of July. I was able to pay all of that, and I just put it all into the minimum payment. $389.43 was what was paid to my Carter's card. There was no interest. Our balance is now zero. Next up is my famous footwear card. So just like Venus, we started out at a zero balance and we have maintained that zero balance all the way through the month of July. Next up, which is win number two, this is my Chase card. In the month of July, we started at $638.77. The minimum payment, as per the statement that was put out, was $56.35. I sent $582.42 in extra payment. We are ending at a zero balance, a big old goose egg. We are celebrating win number two. We have paid off Chase. Next is my Marcus credit card, and I'm going to consider this one win number three, you guys. This is win number three. We started out at $1,273.10. Minimum payment was $43. There was an extra payment, $307.92. Only thing, we lost $31.92 in interest, but we are ending the month, you guys, at $954.10. So what win number is that? That is win number three. Next up is my Capital One number two card. Now this card didn't get a lot of love in the month of July. We started out at $2,738.08. We paid the minimum payment, and that's all we paid, $92.84. There was a little bit of cash rewards sprinkled in there that I just threw into the minimum payment. The interest that we lost to this card this month, or the bank, $59.92, but we reduced the balance down to $2,705.16. Next up is my Apple card. Same goes for this one. We started at $1,856.61. Minimum payment was $42.02. We did lose $41.69 to interest. So I really only paid the interest on this card for the month of July. We're ending $1,856.28. So this one did not get a lot of love, and even though there was quite some activity on this card because I used this to pay a lot of my subscriptions, the good thing about this one is everything that was on this card was a budgeted expense and it was paid back. Next up is Mattress Firm. Now Mattress Firm doesn't really have anything special going on throughout the months. We started at $2,459. We paid the minimum payment, which is what we do every month, for $67. We're ending at $2,392. Reason, there is 0% interest on this card, so we didn't lose anything in interest. Next is my Discover card. So I'm going to consider this one another win. So this is win number four. We started out at $5,448.11. We paid the minimum payment, $163.88. Extra payment was $86.89. We lost interest, $83.13, and we're ending the month at $5,280.47. Next is my Capital One number one card. Now this one, likewise, did not get a lot of love. $13,786.04 was our starting balance. I mainly only covered the interest on this card. So I'm gonna jump over here. The interest was $324.62. That's what I paid as my minimum payment. The $2.46 in the extra payment is credit rewards redemption that I applied to the balance of the card. And I'm ending at $13,783.58. Now this card, the minimum payment was $475 in the month of July. It was covered because I used this one to pay for my son's braces. His braces is a budgeted expense, so when I apply that expense to the card, it helps to satisfy the minimum payment. Next is my student loan. Started at $1,447.78. Minimum payment of $40 was made. No extra payment. Purchases can't be made. We lost $4.04 in interest, and we're ending the month at $1,411.82. Next is my 401k loan. So this one, there's a little bit of discrepancy from last month's debt update for June and this month. So I did close out the debt update for the month of June on June 29th. But when I went in and checked my balances at the end of the month, which was June 30th, I noticed that the 401k loan had updated. I did do a refinance on this 401k loan in the month of May. So it changed the date that they update on the website to the end of the month. So now I have to wait till the end of the month to get my real numbers. So I had ended June at $21,577.93, and I was saying there was no interest, but when I went back, there was an interest payment of $96.52, and my real ending balance was $21,266.45. That's what we started July with. The monthly payment of $408 was made. We lost to interest $95.13, and we're ending at $20,953.58. All right, next up is my one main loan, and I am going to consider this one win number 5. Okay, I'm considering this one win number 5. Why? We started at $5,308.47. The minimum payment of $508 was made. We lost $94.18 in interest. And you guys, why I'm considering this one a win? Because we are under the $5,000 mark. We're ending the month of July, $4,894.65. This is the win that I'm most proud of, you guys. I am most proud of this one because one main has been weighing on me, you guys. It has been weighing on me for months. And my goal for the year 2024 is to pay this completely off. Where I am right now, I'm feeling a little bit better because I'm not losing more than half my payment to interest. You guys, I am not losing more than half my payment. This is ridiculous. This is crazy. I'm so happy to see this number. I mean, somebody would be cringing at $94 in interest, but I am happy to see under $100 in interest. So this for me, what did I say? What did I call this one? Was this one win number what? Okay, I will put that on the screen. Next up is Lending Club. I started out the month $20,969.94. Made a minimum payment $1,059.22, and I did something a little bit different with this loan. So Lending Club, I can't just go in and make payments like I want. They don't allow me to make extra payment unless either I call them or I have already satisfied my minimum payment. So the minimum payment was satisfied. I did round up to $10.60, but I went in and I made an 84-cent payment to get the cents removed. So I wanted to end at 0 cents, you guys. It's really crazy, but it made me feel good. I wanted to end at 0 cents. So we made a payment of $1.62 in extra payment. Interest lost, and this is still crazy, $302.90. We're ending at $20,212 even. Next and last is auto loan. We started at $36,824.14. We made our minimum payment, $940. The interest lost to $242.28. We're ending the month of July, $36,126.42. So both with my auto loan and lending club, our next payment that is going to be made in the month of August is going to bring us below another $1,000 mark. So that's amazing. In the month of July, we started out with a total debt of $114,405.92. We made a total amount of minimum payments, $4,134.36. Extra payment was $981.31. Interest lost, $1,279.81. To come down, for this is win number, I will put that on the screen. We are ending at $110,570.06. And for somebody to get happy over still having $110,000 worth of debt, that person is me, okay? That person is me. Why? Let's take a look. When I got fed up in October of 2023, our starting debt for that month was $123,217.48. Last month's total, like I mentioned, $114,405.92. This month's total, $110,570.06 paid this month. And that's not in minimum payments. This is in principal payments. $3,835.86. That's the reduction in the debt total from the month of June. That's 3.35% reduction for the month of July. That's a win. That's a win for me. Our overall reduction dollar amount is $12,647.42, and that is 10.26% of our overall debt. That's the amount that we've reduced since I started this journey. It has been a roller coaster ride. I have been riding the waves, peaks and valleys. It's been good some months, it's been awful some months, but we're still making progress. So I did mention to you guys, and I say that every video when I do my debt update, is that I'm tracking my interest for the year 2024. I'm seeing how much money I'm dishing out in interest. So in the month of June, I had to do a little bit of a correction because we did lose the interest for the 401k loan. It's now $1,224.02 lost in the month of June. In the month of July, we lost a little bit more, $1,279.81. And that was because of the timing of the payments that I've made, plus the amount of credit card interest I'm being charged. So I need to get rid of the credit card debt along with the personal loans and the auto loan. Overall, for the year 2024, you guys, I've lost $9,244.33. Yes, it's a lot. It is a lot. Some people wouldn't want to see this number, but for me, it's motivation. It is motivation because I could have used $9,000 to invest somewhere, put it away for my kids' college fund. I could have done a lot with $9,000. So I'm not going to beat myself up over that. To look at this number is motivation for me. I hope that is motivation for you, that if you're not in debt, stay away from it. Or if you are in debt, hurry up and pay it off. So you guys, this is what it is. That is a total of 6 wins that I'm celebrating in the month of July. So I am making mention of these wins because you have to celebrate your wins. No matter how small, you guys, you do have to celebrate your wins. That's motivation for you to keep going. So I hope that you actually did get some motivation from this video. I hope that you got some encouragement that no matter how bad your situation looks, you can work through it. It's not going to be overnight because I did not get into this debt overnight. We're just going to have to take our time and work through it one debt at a time. So you guys, I appreciate you for hanging out with me. My name is Melissa. I hope that you enjoy. And until next time, I'll see you later. Bye now.